Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Gemini, January 6, 2025. The moon in your solar second house all day is grounding, and so is a Sun-Saturn aspect. It's a good time to work on strengthening your life in small but satisfying ways. It can be a time when you achieve something behind the scenes, helping you regroup and renew your spirit. Getting time to yourself can be particularly helpful and grounding as you get in better touch with your needs. You prefer to focus on worthwhile pursuits today. You're looking for reliable results. You might see more pieces to a puzzle, improving your judgment and decisions. You're also in a good position to tie up loose ends, get closure, or resolve a long-term problem, which can do wonders for your sense of well-being. One of the best days of the year is here for you, written in the stars. As your planetary co-ruler, mighty Saturn, the great taskmaster, inches along in the heavens, he'll feel energized by a splendid link called a sextile with the glorious Sun. This ensures that you'll be feeling supported by the universe and eager to create long-term plans, especially ones that focus on wealth, real estate, or family planning. Consider goals that you and your significant other would like to build toward and start to create a strategy of how each of you will work in tandem, especially around money. Restructure how you view your value system. It might be time to consider other alternatives, as the Sun in Capricorn sextiles Saturn in Pisces. You should work on bridging the gap between being overly fantastical and overly realistic when it comes to your financial opportunities. You could struggle to see how something may work, or the opposite could happen. There is no right or wrong way of making money in your work life. Once you find common ground with your value system, there might be more attainable financial opportunities. The more honest you can be with yourself, the more chance you will have to accomplish your goals. Give in to expressing the doubts you have about your ability to follow through, and you will sooner find a companion to exercise with, even if it's via video chat. Talk openly about your issues with food and you will become privy to approaches and strategies that would otherwise have eluded you for too long. Whatever you keep inside due to fear of ridicule or exposure will surface eventually. You will find, however, that the truth will set you free. You are not the only person in the world who carries these issues with them. This day offers you the opportunity to stay focused on the project at hand. Just make sure that you do not overdo it with your dedication to the cause. It can be so easy for you to get caught up in the smaller details that you end up losing sight of the bigger picture. If you take a more logic-based approach to your projects, you may experience more success. Use the practicality of this day's essence to your advantage. A day after Venus, the planet of love, left Aquarius, the moon leaves, wrapping up its first and most pivotal visits of the year. Not only was the moon here when Venus left, making it easier to capture and hold on to her desires, hopes, and dreams for the coming year, but as Pluto's clash with Mars in your relationship sector peaked. This may have exacerbated any personal and relationship tension, but as well as leaving you with a better sense of what you want from your relationships and what they need from you, just as Mars' friendly aspect to the North Node in your communication sector is starting to give anything flushed out a voice. At the same time that the Moon's departure from Aquarius will help any personal or relationship tension over the last few days to diffuse, there is a coming together of planets that have the power to not just get the communication lines open but push through old communication barriers. Both Mercury, the planet of communication, and Mars, in his final days in your relationship sector, are connecting with forces on the communication front. Our eyes in the sky. When the Sun in Capricorn forms a sextile with Saturn in Pisces, the cosmos is inviting you to elevate your standards and embrace your full potential. This celestial alignment acts as a gentle yet powerful reminder that you owe it to yourself to dream bigger, reach higher, and take those bold steps toward your ambitions. Think back to a time when you pushed beyond your perceived limits. The exhilaration you felt upon realizing your true capabilities is exactly the energy you're being called to harness again. This is your moment to think beyond the confines of what you believe is possible. Allow your imagination to lead you toward those grand milestones that once seemed out of reach. What are your most audacious dreams? Now is the time to take concrete steps toward making them a reality. If there's a decision you've been hesitating to make or an idea you've been reluctant to act on, let this cosmic push be your encouragement to proceed with confidence and determination. Life's challenges are inevitable, and you might find yourself in situations that feel critical or overwhelming. It's crucial in these moments to stay calm and composed. Often, what seems daunting at first can pass without causing any lasting harm. By keeping your cool and responding thoughtfully, you'll navigate these situations gracefully and come out on the other side stronger and more resilient. Think of a time when you remained composed in the face of adversity. Didn't that experience leave you feeling more empowered? Your energy levels, both physical and mental, are soaring right now, making it an ideal time to focus on your health and overall well-being. When you feel sharp and balanced, tasks that once felt daunting become much more manageable. Use this surge in vitality to tackle those projects you've been putting off. Whether it's embarking on a new venture, revisiting a passion project, or committing to personal growth, your focus and stamina will guide you to success. Imagine looking back and feeling a deep sense of accomplishment for all that you've achieved during this time. This period also brings much-needed clarity to decisions you've been postponing. Trust in your instincts, they're likely to steer you in the right direction. Whether it's a choice related to your career, relationships, or personal development, now is the time to act. Sometimes, letting go of what no longer serves you can be the most freeing and transformative action you can take. Reflect on the moments when releasing old patterns or situations led to newfound opportunities and growth. As you move forward, it's essential to keep your focus on what lies ahead rather than getting stuck on past disappointments or setbacks. While it's natural to wish for different outcomes, true progress comes from accepting what you cannot change and channeling your energy into what you can influence. With patience and perseverance, even your loftiest goals will come within reach. Remember, every step forward is part of the journey, and it's this journey that shapes your success. While pursuing your ambitions, be mindful of how your actions affect those around you. There's a delicate balance between confidence and overreach. If you find yourself becoming too focused on your personal goals, take a moment to consider how you can include and appreciate the support system that surrounds you. The relationships you nurture now will be your greatest allies in times of need. A simple expression of gratitude can go a long way in maintaining these valuable connections. On a practical note, this is an opportune time to address any financial matters. Whether you're looking to settle debts, invest wisely, or make a significant purchase, your instincts are sharp, and the guidance you receive is likely to be particularly sound. If you've been contemplating a major financial move such as buying a car or a house, this could be the moment to make it happen. Approach these decisions with thoughtful consideration, ensuring they align with your long-term objectives and provide a stable foundation for your future. Your current balance of body and mind is one of your greatest strengths. Take this opportunity to engage in activities that bolster your physical and emotional endurance. Whether it's a refreshing jog in the park, a calming yoga session, or a vigorous swim, find what invigorates you and commit to it. The sense of well-being you gain from these activities will not only prepare you for upcoming challenges but also enhance your overall quality of life. When you listen to your body and give it what it needs, you set yourself up for long-lasting health and vitality. As you embrace the opportunities before you, remember to remain grounded, connect with those around you, and celebrate every milestone, no matter how small.